Like, on this road to self-development, right? I'm not going to finish completing myself until after I meet the one that's going to be attached to me for life, because she's going to bring a different piece of me that I need.
Well, we have this idea of completion as if there's a certain age or a level of attainment or something that it is. There's no completion. You're complete when you die. And you
Facts.
elevate to Arun, and you
Facts.
decide whether or not you're going to be a servant of an ancestor or if you're just going to hang around and do some bullshit for the next couple of years.
Welcome to Unpopular Opinion. Tonight we have a special guest with us, Miss Tuesday Night. How you doing?
I'm peaceful. How are you?
Peaceful. I'm loving the vibe already. Peaceful family. You feel me?
If you ain't peaceful, that's the goal. So you got to get back there somehow.
Definitely understand that.
For sure.
So tonight, I've been waiting to talk to you anyways.
I know.
Come on now.
It's been some years in the making, right?
Come on now.
I've seen the growth. I've seen the maturation. I've just kind of sat back and waited for this moment to come. So it's divine timing.
Definitely. Time is everything. So tonight I just want to talk to you about the state of Black people.
Oh, wow.
Definitely. That's where my mind is at. You feel me? The state of Black people.
I'm glad you brought that up. It's been a topic of conversation in a lot of circles that I'm in right now, because everyone has their personal opinions and everybody think that they got the antidote.
Right.
So yeah, it's good that we're talking about that tonight. I have some thoughts.
Come on now.
I would like to share. So yeah, that's good.
And I want to hear them. I have a couple of questions.
Okay.
I'll start off with this one first.
Sure.
Are Black people crazy? Come on now. I need to know.
Here's the thing. When you are starting to talk about words with us, with Black spiritual people, you got to understand that the definitions of which we have been given don't really apply to us as a people. It's always been to be against us. So hell yeah, we crazy. Absolutely. We have every right to be crazy. It's lucky we haven't burnt this motherfucker up yet, type
Come on
crazy.
now.
So, in a fashion, in essence, yes. Are we in a state of delusion? Absolutely. Are we in a state of insanity? Some of us, yeah. But crazy, I would say that's subjective, especially if you want to talk about where we came from. So if you want to give us crazy, sure. I think we wear that proudly. But we also aren't to be fucked with. So is that crazy? Or is that, you know better. You know not to fuck around and find
See how
out.
you're making me smile?
I mean, so, call it what it is. Potato, potato. However, what you won't do.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I always feel like it's like our insanity kind of like keeps us safe.
It is the world's entertainment. It is our safe space. It is our saving grace every time we go too far. We have the most beautiful art ability of taking disaster and turning it into something so beautiful and not even knowing how the hell we did it.
Just do it.
We just do it out of instinct. And so many people have tried to mimic and copy it. And
can't do it.
America, here we are.
You know what I'm saying?
So, no, Black people aren't crazy.
Well, we finna get deep.
Yeah.
We finna get deep.
Yeah, it's going to be a good day.
Deeper. Deeper.
Somebody cue Janet Jackson, right?
Come on now. We finna get deeper, man. I'm gonna hit you with one right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit you with one right now. Do you think, as Black people, we should stop using the word nigga.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
You want to take a minute and think about that?
I might. Let me sip.
Sip.
Because,
Deeper.
everything has its time, okay? Mm-hmm. But the time has to match, like I said, with the vernacular. Mm-hmm. Right now, the time is not matching. It's not mathing, okay? Mm-hmm. Now, if you want to give us the 60s, the 70s, when using my nigga was a different feeling, it was a different connotation that went with it, I would have no problem with it. Now, it's a slur. It's a insult. It's nothing real cool to come with it. Like, I got a few other words that you can call me before you get to my nigga at this point. My sister, my queen, empress. I'll take all of that shit. But my nigga, whew, it's a little harsh sometimes, you know? So at this point, my question is, do we even need it?
Yes, we do. 'Cause I
Okay.
love it.
Okay.
When I wake up in the morning, that's the first thing I say.
Okay.
I wake up and I just say, nigga.
So how can we now, my nigga, okay? How can we empower our youth to understand that sentiment without it being a cause for destruction internally?
This is where I come into play.
Okay.
This is where I come into play.
Come on, Sensei.
All you have to do is listen to me. I'm going to show you how powerful the term nigga is.
Okay.
To me,
Okay.
the term nigga shows you your influence. It shows you how much influence you have over the world. It shows you you are the guardians of the galaxy. Now, when you have another people calling themselves nigga, it lets you know you are the true teacher of society.
I'll show you.
How do you take something that was supposed to be demeaning,
And then
a derogatory term, and you make it cool and make somebody else use it for themselves?
And especially the people who used it against us.
And do it secretly, right?
Right.
So it's like, I never want to get rid of the word nigga because it showed me we cultivate society. We are the teachers. We are the parents of society.
Okay, I'm going to give you that, all right? I do like that point because that's the positive route. That's the high road that we rarely take with that. That's cool. But are we differentiating between the hard A or the hard ER?
Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
So both of them are permissible? We can.
No.
Okay.
No. Because we are a people of intent.
Okay.
Right? Mm-hmm. We don't have to say certain things. We just hear certain things. You feel me?
Right.
We feel it. Mm-hmm. So you already know what type of place they're coming from. We already know that. You know, I can use the same word 5 different ways in here.
Right.
And you're going to understand each one of them when I use them.
Right.
That's just us. That's how we get down. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So when I hear other people's using it, you know what I'm saying? I know where they coming from. But still, though, when you in the presence of me, be respectful.
So, in the terms of these things, because you're always going to have natural selection where not everybody's going to play to the rules.
Right.
Is there any policing of the said N word? And if so, how do we keep people in line so that way it is respectful? We just beating people ass on sight? What, you got a 2 slap minimum?
To what?
2 slap minimum? Like, I'm gonna slap your ass 2 times after that. It's all of us coming to beat your ass. Like, what's like?
I would say this: the ones that use it in the wrong term are rarely going to use it around you. You feel me? Because only a sucker is going to use it the wrong way, anyways. And suckers is scary, right?
It's some of them, but some of them get bold, and they have to be
Well,
an example of.
if you're that type of person, anyways, and we in the same environment, we was gonna fight regardless. No matter if you use nigga or not, we was gonna fight regardless.
Facts.
You know what
Facts.
I'm saying?
I get that.
So it's some people that want to show you that they down with the culture and they want to, you feel me? And I like it too because for so long, certain other brown cultures wanted to run from the fact that you got that nigga blood in you.
You part of the crew now.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So now you want to come back Because for so long, black was horrible.
Right.
I don't even want to be associated with it. But now you want to come on home.
Yeah. Well, also because they making music that is our music. They're making black music now too.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, if you're influenced by the culture, you got to talk like the culture. You got to dress like the culture. And where you going?
Come on, the culture is influencing so much right now that black is back. It's back.
Black has never left.
Oh, facts. But the narrative,
Oh, for sure.
like, you can't hide it anymore. You can't do the black cat, the Black Friday.
No,
you can't do that.
Not even that. You can't hide anymore that you don't adore
Come on.
black women.
Come on.
And black culture and black just birth. Because y'all have done everything possible to emulate our bodies, our skin tone,
Come on now.
our hairstyle,
Come on now.
the thickness, the depth, all of that. So
Come on.
let's just call it a thing. You love us.
Definitely.
You definitely do.
Here goes another thing, right? I always look at, like again, I always use this term, Guardians of the Galaxy, right? I always say that we're the Guardians of the Galaxy. We are here. We are the farmers of society, of culture, science.
Everything.
You know what I'm saying? We're here to help the earth. Once we leave, it's total chaos.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? We show you body positivity, right? Black women have shown white women how to love their curves.
How to love your man.
You know what I'm saying? We show everyone how to unapologetically love themselves.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why I never want to let that term go. Everybody say it with me. But if you can't say it, don't say it. Nigga.
Nigga. Like
Come on
Jill
now.
Scott said, if you can talk to me, you can tell me what to do. But if you can't tell me what to do, baby, don't use that word, okay? You can't use that word in your grandma's house and my grandma's house simultaneously. Sit your ass down, okay?
Come on now.
Sit your ass down.
You know? Because like me, I had an instance, right, where I had a dude, right? Cool dude. Right? He cool people. Like he down with hip hop. He cool, he brown. You feel me? I don't know what he is, like Arabian or whatever. I don't know what he come from.
Right.
But it's like,
Turkish, one of those type of countries.
if something break off in here, bro, they gonna hurt you too. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
It's like that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But he was taking nigga to the heights at which I've never seen before. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I had to stop, bro. I said, bro, you said nigga too much. I said, brother, I'm a nigga.
Right.
And I don't even say nigga that much.
Right.
You gotta chill, bro. Right? I had to just tell him I ain't checking you, but I'm checking you.
Right.
Because it's like you're making me uncomfortable, bro.
sure.
You know what I'm saying? And we can do it that way. Don't overdo it. Nigga, I'm a nigga.
Everybody has their entry point. Everybody has to find their balance. Everyone has to be checked. That's why I asked, how do we check these people? Because that's important. You're going to have somebody who's just going to take it too far.
Too far.
Every time.
Too far. I'm like,
nigga, we said talk to them, not, so yeah.
yeah, some folks can't talk. Some folks, they going right in your throat. It is what it is. But that's on them, though, because at the same time, right, the conversation is, if y'all using it, why we can't use it? Because you're not me.
Same
Because
reason
you're
why
not
we
me.
can't go to the bank and get the same kind of loan.
Because I'm not you.
That your motherfucking ass can't go in there and get.
You know
That's
what I'm
why.
saying?
So
And
let us have this, okay?
come on, that's another point I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like,
I get it now.
like, nigga, right? Mm-hmm. The term nigga is the last piece of unity we have. You feel me? That's why I never want to let it go. That's the last piece of unity we have, because the word nigga is a silent, unspoken understanding.
Or even then, imagine if there's an all call, this shit gets into like District 9 type seriousness. And they say, all niggas to the front. You finna find out who considers themselves niggas and who finna get their fucking feelings hurt.
Facts.
Okay? Because you thought your brown ass was sitting over there. What do you mean? Went to a PW. I went to a nice... Your ass is black. Get over here. Stop playing. So I get it.
That's all we got left.
I get it.
After you take nigga away, what do we have that unites us? What do we have?
But to be honest with you, everything that's gonna unite us is gonna be our niggerdom. If you want to say it. they are splicing the gene pool. There's not going to be too many white people after a while. Even white people going to be niggas. Like,
They getting there.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is the great merge,
Yes.
as I like to call it. It's the great merge. Huh? It's the great merge. It's happening.
In a merging ass city too, don't it? They
Come
just
on.
be merging.
This brings me to another point. I love you niggas, but I hate you niggas. Like,
I really hate you niggas sometimes.
oh my
I never
God.
gonna cap.
Dog. I don't even love you niggas individually. I love you niggas as a whole. Individually, I hate you niggas.
Absolutely.
Come on now.
Because we get in the weeds now.
Woo. But anyways, I'm gonna say this. This is what I hate from these niggas when they try to judge blackness.
Oh my God.
Ooh, can we take it there?
We really shouldn't. Because none of these niggas is black. For real.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, for real.
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
Let's say none of us, because if we're not off the grid and we ain't owning, trading, bartering our own shit, if we ain't teaching, healing, educating our own people, and then governing safety, protecting them in our own cities, then we really, come on.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
And the thing is that America recently has made that so possible, and it's like hidden in plain sight. All of these small cities that are abandoned, and they put out, hey, all you need is 150 people and somebody to make some rules and somebody with a gun and
turn that bitch to a city.
Here we go.
You know what I'm saying?
And why don't we talk so much cap and we go out and we buy all this land and build from the ground up type shit? Like, bro, what are we doing?
Shitting on other black people.
Is that what?
That's the goal. You know what I'm saying? See, it's so much shit I want to talk about with you niggas, because I hate you niggas. But I will say this. I hate when you niggas judge blackness, right? It's like you niggas, you say you hood, and you judging blackness saying someone is not black enough. When really, you don't even understand you're the right hand to the oppressor.
For sure.
You don't even understand that. You looking at me thinking I'm from the other side of the tracks. I'm looking at you like, why are you hurting us?
Facts.
Why are you setting us back? I'm blacker than you. I'm at a level of blackness you could never reach, nigga.
Not only that, the struggle is linear for all of us. No one struggled more than the other. So your blackness, no matter how much Michael Kors you get,
come on,
no matter how many designer cars you have, because I don't know none of them. Listen, none of that will justify you being more blacker than me. Like,
I'm gonna say it. I'm blacker than you niggas. I'm gonna say it. I'm blacker than you niggas. You feel me?
So what constitutes you being more blacker than
the understanding of the struggle?
Okay.
The understanding of the fight.
Okay.
The understanding of being a prisoner at war.
So do you feel like, here's the thing that I've noticed is that people who grow up in the projects feel like they have like a deeper struggle to being black than other people, as if there's not different levels of this fucking struggle from poor class all the way to middle high class.
You getting me hype. You getting me fucking hype, dog. I'm telling you.
Seriously, another struggle that I have, and this is something I just talked to my mother about, is the trope that comes along with the single black woman raising a single black woman and her having daddy issues, and that only being the type of woman that can have daddy issues is if you come from a single black woman household.
Not true.
Exactly.
Not true.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, wow, I think about all the girlfriends that I have that had two parents. Hell, grandparents around too.
Got hella issues.
These heifers is, whew,
you know what I'm saying?
They need to go see Lakeview.
You know what I'm
saying? So, I feel like these narratives have been sold to us and we ate them. We chewed them like government cheese. And nobody questioned like, what's in this shit? Is this good for us?
I tell you what though, because in our community, the critical thinkers get shut down.
Of course.
Every time.
And that's another problem. That's the issue with I hate you niggas, because in our parents, my grandparents' eras, they had independent researchers. They had the hoodoo witch doctors. They had the neighborhood seers and tellers and went out to the woods to do and get. They didn't question them people narrative. Let me see your degree. I wish you would.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me see your paperwork. Who did you study under? Type shit.
Yeah, I do hate that.
And I really
hate that.
do. And so Pensacola, I hate you niggas for shit like this because y'all always, and it's probably not just Pensacola, but y'all always need some type of verification, but you follow hoe shit without any question.
Come on.
Okay?
Without any question.
And so when you see something real, you want to see real ass credentials when, baby, I got them, but at the same time, you still not going to follow me because you hate yourself.
And who can validate my greatness?
Other than my goddamn people.
Come on.
If you're not the first one, white people don't do this. Like, if Billy Bob has a product and that shit is shitty, no one's telling him. They're going to wait for Billy Bob to absolutely and completely fall on his ass and fail. Us, we done lined up. Bitch, you gotta be out your motherfucking mind. That shit's not gonna work. Don't you know Sarah got one too? And wait a minute. And so it's...
Now, we do be waiting on a bit to fail now.
We be at the front door with a sign. Hey, we're waiting for you right here.
Oh, you
It's
niggas.
not fair.
I hate you niggas.
But listen, we'll sign up for the invisible, the unknown, that you have no connection to, and support them without fail.
Come on.
Okay? Beyonce got enough, okay?
Come on.
Beyonce got enough followers. Y'all need to follow somebody else.
You got to be so strong to be black, man.
You do.
You got to be, like, you got to be crazy. Like,
That's what
to
I'm
be
saying.
black, you got to be crazy.
You got to be. And you got to be even crazier to be white and then want to be black.
Like, you finna go take on this pain? Like, what?
That's some crazy
But
shit.
let's be honest, though. Shit. If I was white, I want to be black, too.
I'm about to say, it look
Nigga,
like
that
it's a
shit
fun
cool.
ride, right? I want to ride that bitch, too. I ain't
Come
even gonna
on.
lie. Like, sign me up.
Come on.
For real. Like, honestly,
Tell me
being
this.
white is boring as fuck.
Would you give up all this dopeness to
Nigga.
go get white privilege?
I'm going to be honest. When I come back in the afterlife, I want to come back as a rich white woman's dog.
Would you?
Absolutely. I want to come back as a rich white person's pet. You got to think about it. Ain't nobody getting taken care of better in the house than a motherfucking white person's pet. Cat,
Lord have
dog.
mercy.
Listen, need folks leave trust funds to these animals. They build them separate housing shelters. They got their own rooms. They feed them actual food. I ain't talking about dog food. I'm talking about chicken and rice with actual broccoli and shit made, just like they made.
I believe you. I saw a lady cook a dog lamb chops and rice the other day.
Listen, y'all done lifted the mandate. These crackers can take these babies all in the damn stove. Listen, I'm not staying home. She's taking me everywhere.
And a side of carrots.
Absolutely.
Just want to throw that in there.
Absolutely. I'm not eating kibbles and bits, bitch. I'm eating chicken and broccoli. Hello.
I can't even lie though. Like,
that's the life.
In the afterlife, I still couldn't give up this blackness, man. I'm talking about just the rhythm, just the universal code, like just to feel life the way we do. Like,
I'm sorry, I'm with Ruby off of goddamn Lovecraft Country, baby. Bring me back as a white woman. Peel this shit off, okay? I just need to test it out for a little bit, see how I feel. Matter of fact, bring me back as a white man so I can fuck the whole world and see how I feel to have a little penis.
see, hey now.
No, too far?
You gonna get us banned.
No, okay. I'm gonna stop. It's the joke.
We gonna get us banned. Usually I'm bucking.
I'm gonna stop then. We can edit that part.
Yeah, man. It's ridiculous, dog. This one thing I do notice about people, right? Whatever they don't understand, they laugh and tear down.
Oh my God, they refute it. They have a whole party for the shit that they don't understand. They put so much energy behind misunderstanding and shy away from what
I'm talking about fight
to
to keep it. Fight to keep the misunderstanding.
Listen, we'll fight you down to prove the wrongness of some misunderstanding. Absolutely.
And that shit is scary.
It is. It is the fact that the truth has become the lie that people accept, and the lie has become the truth that people are openly able to like stomach. So truth is not the comfort that people look for anymore. Like, I suggest everybody go back and watch the conversation with James Baldwin and Nikki Giovanni. And she said, like, plain and simple, like, how dare you come home and not lie to me? You go out and lie to them crackers all day long. You smile in their face. You put all of your shit aside for you to go out there and please them. Lie to me. When you come home, lie to me. Do the same thing. Make me feel good about the lies that the world has too, and that you go shuck and jive for me. But no, you come home, you pour into me, you beat me down because the world beat you down. And so it's crazy how we just don't see the cross-functioning damage that we do with being duped still. Still being duped.
We want to be duped. I'll tell you this. This is how I look at it, man. Like, most people don't want to wake up and release themselves from the chains and shackles, because once you are aware, what's the next step?
Well, there's pain. And that's the thing that is triggering for Black people. And that's what we don't talk about. Becoming woke is not as easy as we perceive it to be. Because the first step to truth is realizing that you're going to be angry as fuck about being lied to and being misinformed for so long, and to a point to where you've built a life that you don't really recognize anymore. So, I mean, that's the first step, is accepting the truth. And we don't want to do that. Nobody wants to accept the pain that, but you been lying to me. That's like being cheated on. That's why Black people and the cheating culture is so heavy, because we've been programmed already to have been cheated in this system. And so what are the odds that our Black men gonna cheat on us too? They don't know no other. We've been cheated this whole time. This is the game. This is what we've been taught.
Lord have mercy. I will say this, that woke pain,
Oh, honey.
the woke pain, right? See, I've had people around me, right? Story time. I've had people around me on my journey, right, while I'm rummaging through history. At the same time, going through my shadow work, right? Because it's hand in hand. Call me fake woke.
For sure.
Try to tear me down. Try to distract me on this journey.
It's projection.
Right, which I know it is. But at the time when you're going through it, man, you're so sensitive. It could easily knock you off your path. You don't even understand what it takes to get to this point that I'm at mentally. You don't even understand what it takes or what I see that I have to overlook in society.
Absolutely.
You don't even understand. See, you're scared. You're hiding under the covers. I'm out of the bed, walking through the house in the darkness, walking outside, right? With no weapons, because the weapons are outside.
And not only that, here's the thing I'm going to get you with. Harriet Tubman had such a hard job trying to convince physical people to come to a physical place of freedom, okay? It was both mental and physical. Like, y'all was locked up and your mind was too. But we be trying to bring people just mentally.
Just a thought.
That's it.
Consider this. That's it.
That's it. Just think about
That's
it.
it.
And the pain is too much to bear.
That's why I don't even want to wake niggas up no more. It's like, I don't like doing the one-on-ones.
Hell no.
Like, it got to be in
because
this type
it's
of
a
setting.
debate now.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
It got to be in this setting, and I got to be talking to the masses, because I know with people, they tend to download a program if they're not the only one downloading the program.
For sure.
Right? Sit me in the crowd, because you ain't talking to me. You talking to us.
It's church. Come on now.
You know
You're
what
going
I'm
back to
saying?
church with it. Because the pastor wasn't talking to you when he gave you that message, but he was talking to you and you
felt
felt
it.
it. And you
Come
felt
on,
it.
dog.
Okay?
Hold on
Right.
now. Hold on now. Say it again. Amen.
Aye to the man, and I say aye bobo and all of the greetings.
Come
Hello.
on now. I'm on Ra.
Man, look, it's
These niggas is crazy, dog.
listen, these niggas is crazy, but they know not why they are crazy. And that's the thing. Like, we keep having these conversations about relationships. And I'm over it, bro. I'm so over it. Like, y'all killing me with this whole, like, oh, well, the Black woman, what her issue is that y'all too independent and y'all got too much money now, and because y'all got this position and all, like, ain't nobody tell you nothing. Y'all, then, I'm sorry, Black women. Well, I want a man that's gonna work and somebody that's gonna take care of me, who's gonna be a protector and a provider and someone to do this. And let's start here. Anybody ever heard of Maslow's hierarchy of need? Okay, we learned.
Enlighten me.
It's okay. We learned this at PHS where the scholars went. You know, many of you can't relate. Maslow's hierarchy need
Don't hide your face. They got to see you.
is based off of the 5 basic needs that every human being should be able to provide on their own. So there's different tiers. Please, somebody else quote me. Don't hold it against my head. But there's like the bottom level is like shelter, protection, security. Next is like self-love. You have being able to feed yourself, clothe yourself, shelter, but also find your talents, your creativities, how to make yourself happy. Nowhere in there does it say you got to find a partner for that, or this is where your husband comes in to help you do this. All of the things, learn how to pay your own bills and have your own place. Black women, you're not supposed to need a man for that. Okay, you should be able to self-sustain a 1-bedroom apartment if you are just a one person, and pay all your bills and living expenses, so you can see what it is like to sustain you. How can you ask anybody else to do that if you're not doing it for yourself?
Come on now. This is my issue with it, right? Well, not really an issue, but this is just my outlook on it. Like, we should all know how to do so much.
Absolutely.
Therefore, when I'm meeting someone, I'm with them because I genuinely enjoy their presence.
I'm not looking for you to fill a void.
You know what I'm saying?
I might not be able to cook as good as you.
Right.
But man, I've been eating all this time. Right. I'm going to survive.
Right.
It might not be what you want, but hell, the two of us together, I still got room to grow and learn.
Right.
So we are so attuned to picking each other apart. We don't know how to work with what we got and put it together.
Come on, man.
Because the thing that I keep hearing is that Black women who are independent, whatever the fuck that is, but also there's a difference between being independent and being self-sufficient. Okay? Nobody in this world is independent.
Nobody.
If you have a bank account, if you have bills to pay, you depend on those companies and people for your life to be able to be what it is. So nobody is independent. But people are very self-sufficient.
Okay.
I am a self-sufficient single mother. Now, the single don't really have shit to do with my ability to be self-sufficient, but that's what the world needs. So whatever. Okay? But that independent shit, we got to kill it because it's been killing us.
Come on.
And Black man, why you don't want a woman who's been independent? Okay? Even if you looking at it as a bad thing, she's pretty much look at it as, I got everything that you need to just slide right on in here and pick up the pieces and do what you need to do, brother. And let's sail off from there.
You know what I'm saying?
You might not have you're not supposed to have all the things that I've attained. We have 2 different life experiences.
This is what I'm saying, right? So when I'm meeting the quote unquote love of my life, hey, love, I love you.
Come on home,
I'm waiting on you.
Stop clowning.
Quit playing on social media saying that horror stuff and scaring me. Now, this is what I'm saying, right? Like, on this road to self-development, right? I'm not going to finish completing myself until after I meet the one that's going to be attached to me for life, because she's going to bring a different piece of me that I need.
Well, we have this idea of completion as if there's a certain age or a level of attainment or something that it is. There's no completion. You're complete when you die. And you elevate to Arun and you decide whether or not you're going to be a servant of an ancestor or if you're just going to hang around and do some bullshit for the next couple of years. So there is no complete. We got to kill that.
Right.
We're looking for a partner. And not only that, no husband can just make you complete. You're going to have people, friends, connections, all of that are going to come in and fill those voids.
Come on.
So relationships are multifaceted. We have really put ourselves in positions in the Black community where we have become an I community. And it's all about what I want, I need. That's my man, my family, my husband. Baby, listen, husbands are supposed to be for the community.
Come on now.
It's not supposed to be just for church. You shouldn't just have to call on Deke because Deke is in the church. But We are so scarce and so deprived of true love, true connection, true necessity from
Come
the
on.
male figure in our lives that we are even scared to allow our men to be men in the community.
Come on.
I need, if your husband can fix on cars, I need him to work on my car, but I don't need you to be scared that I'm going to take your man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to make sure that y'all eat. It's a service. Like, but you can't block me because of my gender or because I got a big booty or because you have an insecurity. Trust your man. Trust me. Shit. You know? But we are at a very intricate point to where everything is very tense. You know, everybody is playing for keeps and we're overlapping, you know, multiple marriages and relationships are just not what they used to be.
No.
And so the option of just being, I guess you want to call monogamous, I think we just kind of need to start over. I think we need to just scrub the deck and kind of just redefine the rules. And
What do you think it is? Like, you think it's like, this is how I'm looking at it. Maybe, right? It could be social media, right?
it's multifaceted.
And the most hurt people have the biggest voices in the community.
Well, let's start here. Let's start about what social media is really about. It's about pictures, about images. And many of the images that we follow behind are those that attract us to them. Men specifically, y'all are attracted to women and what they look like on social media.
I want to say that let's dive a little deeper.
Okay, we're going to go there.
Let's dive deeper.
Now,
Speaking of big booties.
now with that, we're going to start with Black men because I feel like Black men have the least resources to healing and to adequate thought processes of how to get to solutions that can help them be better men. Women, we have thousands of women online that are offering classes and come sign up for me and one-on-one consultations and I can help you heal your inner child. Y'all, not so much. Y'all don't really have an abundance of safe spaces.
We don't.
Y'all don't have gurus. You know what I'm saying? And even the thought of you coming to get help from a woman is almost passe. You know what I'm saying? It's like, how you gonna help me? Like, I got a mama, and you know, and then mama issues, all of that stuff like that. I have learned that Black women have no understanding of the Black man
Facts.
outside of his physical stature and what he is supposed to provide to us physically. It is very much so rooted in oppression and slavery. Let me see what he is. Does he have this? Can you provide me with this, that, and this, that? But that's number one.
I'll say this. I'll say this. Just to soften it on them.
Oh, you're sweet.
Right? Because I'm so sweet.
You're sweet.
Big booty. But I'll say this. I wouldn't even say it's the Black man per se. I would say they don't know what to value. The value system has changed, right? Because it used to be just a good man that treated you well and provided certain things for you. He got to be the best man, but he had morals. He was noble.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Now they don't care about your spiritual strength.
No.
Right? They don't care about none of that. It's just where the bag at. Where them dollars at? Where them dollars at? You feel me?
That's true. And here's the thing. That's a lot of pressure on a Black man.
Ooh.
Especially then when y'all realize y'all think that that's the cheat code and then you go out and create music and clothes and fashion and culture around this said request. And then you be wrong.
Right.
Then you be dead ass wrong because like some guy said the other day, like, you women, y'all want these men to have all this stuff together. You want to fuck up. You want a man that's, you know, higher than you. And it's not possible. We went to school, so we know what the odds are. We was on campus for 4 years. We knew how dating was. So you got to know when we jump out in this real world, we know that ain't a whole bunch of y'all that got a lot of money. So automatically, no matter how high we rise, we already know he may not have as much.
Yeah,
But we ain't
slim.
worried about that. Because if I got mine and you got yours, we put that together and we got something.
I think it's all cap. And maybe it's just me because I'm handsome. I don't know. I be thinking it's all
No,
cap.
no, and maybe it's also just me because I was raised well and I'm rare. Okay, we are not the status quo. We are here trying to get them to understand something that is not the status quo. We're the woke ones. So at the end of the day, they're not gonna get it. But that is it. Like the real intentional, the real, I'm trying to build the Black community up. That's the only way to do it. Because right now there are not enough high earning men to be able to pull Black women out of this obscurity they feel like they deserve. Yes, queen, you deserve a man who is going to come and shower you with all of the things. But the truth is we a little low on inventory. So can you take a fixer-upper
Come on.
and love him to his promise and potential?
And this is what I say, right? Why would you not take the fixer-upper when you have a chance of owning more stock in his success?
Let me tell you why. It's not always the woman. Male ego.
What you mean? Talk to me deeper.
Because I've gone through this and I've heard men say this. It's difficult for them to accept that their women make more money than them because women have a misplace of power and they think that money means you have more control. And so it becomes yes, you're supposed to put your money together, but because we don't know how to, or we may be misled in how to properly let a man lead, that money don't mean that you the head, sis. That just means that you bring in more money for the pot.
I'll question this.
What's up?
Is that the men that don't have vision, right?
Yes.
Okay? Because
but that's also ego because you coming in and think, well, shit, my woman make more than me and she probably thinks she gonna control me.
is it really
Type that
ego
out.
or fear?
It's both. Ego is fear. Ego is rooted in fear.
You think so?
Absolutely.
I have hella ego, but no fear.
Well,
Because I have vision, like me. Like,
it depends on what kind of ego we're talking about, too.
I just feel like I'm that nigga.
And okay, so that's confidence. It's not really ego.
That's not ego?
Ego is what keeps you locked and encapsulated in something.
Oh, no, I'm never locked in.
Yeah.
Unless I'm locked in. You feel me what I'm saying? Come on now.
No. Ego is healthy, but it can be damaging. Confidence is something that is surety. You've tested it, you tried it, it's true. It's not anything anybody can take away from you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your ego is gonna be shaped by the things that happen around you and also your experiences. In other words, it could possibly either bring you pride or it could bring you fear or it could bring you...
I think those are scary men because...
But we have a lot of scary men.
How you don't want a woman with a bag?
Well, because if you've never had a bag, you don't understand what it's like. That's like, imagine if you've all your life. This is a concept it seems so far fetched from us because we say we want what we want and then whatever. But I've seen so many women that I want a good man.
Yeah.
I want a good man. Oh my God, I just want him to do this and do this and then and it don't even be about the doing. It's just be like, I want a good man, and then you get him. Girl, he boring. He don't even be wanting to do nothing. All he do is work. Girl, all he do is talk to his mama. He just be going over there all the time.
Hey, mom.
You know, and so here's the thing about intention. Say what you want. You want a good man that. You want a good man that will. You got to finish the sentence, sis.
See, those are the women that self-sabotage.
Absolutely.
Right? Because I know me, when I see a woman and she has a bond with her dad, talk about green flags, I'm turned on. She got a bond with her dad. I like that.
That's one way to look at it. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
She pulling up at her dad's house. Hey, daddy. Hey.
Right.
I like that. Come here. Hugs and kisses.
You're stupid.
Come on.
I love that, but that doesn't always mean that she's going to have a great bond with you.
It doesn't, but I think it's headed in the right direction.
I pray that it does.
You have a male figure in your life that gives you love, you appreciate him, and you're happy when you're around him. I like that.
For sure.
Therefore, you can't say Niggas ain't shit. Niggas ain't shit. Your dad is amazing to you and you love him.
That doesn't mean that she still can't say niggas ain't
She
shit.
might still, but I'm just saying.
Absolutely. She could have probably had some ain't shit niggas and her daddy still just be her daddy.
She could, but I think the dad bond is just green flash. We're heading in the right direction.
I think that sounds good.
I know everybody ain't the same, but that's something that I'm looking at. I'm just like, I'm gonna check that box. That's what's up. That's what's
nice.
up. I'm gonna definitely watch that.
I love that for you.
You know what I'm saying? You hate your mom or some shit. Whoa, what's going on? Right? That's some shit you might have to deal with in your life.
I think that that's judgment.
Right.
Honestly, I think that that's judgment. Because at the end of the day, everybody's gonna have a story. Not everybody, like I just
definitely. But how long you hate your mom?
Oh well, even
you know what I'm saying?
Is that hate justifiable because your mom did some shit that you should hate her for? You know,
but at the same
did
time,
you heal from it? Are you moving
that's
on?
what I'm saying, right? But now, if you stuck in that pain, if you stuck in that hurt, we have a problem here. Because at some point, you got to let mom be mom.
But what's stuck? Because if that
wanting to see a different response from mom,
that's natural. That's human. That's your mother.
I'm not like that.
And then so that's where compassion has to come in, and people don't have that. If we're not ready made, if we don't have the attributes that check that you were just talking about, we get turned off quick.
What you mean turned off? What you mean?
Turned off, when I say turned off, I
like
mean,
me looking at a woman?
Or turned off means like, kind of like the checklist. You're kind of like, well, -2 points for that type turn off. That's what I mean by
I wouldn't take points away, but it's going to have my antennas up like, so what's your story? Like I'm looking for the pain. I'm like, yo, like, how do you deal with that?
Why not look for the pleasure? Why not look for the breakthrough?
Because I have to be safe as well. And I'm not just saying this because I'm a man, because women should do the same thing too. When I'm talking to women, I want you listening to me. I want my red flags to poke out to you, to tell you, nah, he ain't the one. And if you see red flags in me, move along.
For sure.
Move along.
For sure.
Do not damage yourself for my ego.
For sure. I think that there's some things that are obvious, but if you get into the weeds with somebody and you start to learn their story, I think that's the point to where you just need to listen and be open.
And I say this too because I did it before, right?
Oh, we all have.
See the red flags and thinking that I have the ability to change someone and thinking they're going to become something, this and that, and you lose years of your life. You hurt yourself spiritually, mentally, emotionally.
But listen,
I don't want to do that.
There's nobody that can tell you not to do that.
What you mean, not to do what?
Don't follow behind somebody that gives you red flags. Somebody can tell you like, girl, that's a red flag all day long. Don't you know that?
I'm talking about to yourself though.
Yeah, but sometimes you have to go through an experience shit to figure it out. You see what I'm saying? Like, I wish that I could tell. I started a summer camp where I thought I was going to save a whole bunch of young black girls from doing the dumb shit that I did as a kid. Guess what they did? They still did the dumb shit that I did as a kid. People have to touch the fire to see that it's hot. It just is what it is.
Well, I'm going to say this, ladies. I'm listening to you. And when I hear that shit, I'm not saying you automatically disqualify. But if I see you sitting in your pain, soaking in your pain, you damn near look like you enjoy this shit, I'm going to get out your way because I'm a man that's headed towards something. Absolutely. And I can't waste my time like that. Like, my time really is money.
Absolutely.
It really is.
Yeah.
So if you're going to sit and soak in your pain, I'm going to leave you right there in it because I got things to do.
And beware. I know that it's a trigger word in the black community right now, and nobody wants to admit that they are said personality. But beware of narcissists. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I hate that we use the word so freely because we really don't understand what it means. However, empathy and compassion are two things as a human that you just can't get. I don't care how bad somebody hurt you. Like, after you see somebody hurt, you're gonna feel away. And so someone who doesn't acknowledge your feelings, someone who gaslights you, who comes in hard and then tapers off and breadcrumbs you feelings, like, know that shit when you see it and just move around.
Yeah, maybe I'm toxic a little bit and I haven't healed because I don't feel for everybody anymore because I've did so much feeling. Like, I've been like a sacrificial lamb. Like, I call myself baby Jesus because of the stuff I've done in life, right? So I have to assess people and see, like, some people don't know anything but pain and they search for it.
For sure.
They search for pain because peace, it's uncharted territories to them, right? It's so mysterious to them.
Shout out to my ex. That's you, boo.
Peace is boring.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They don't even know what it's like. They say it's too good to be true.
Absolutely. Or they sabotage it and mess it up with something toxic because that's what they're used to.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when I see those things, I gotta go.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I mean, there's things that are gonna be obvious. But you know, I really want us to stop pointing the finger. I want us to stop blaming each other. Like, there's obvious solutions to a lot of the things that we're going through as a community of Black women and men. Honestly, we just need to talk. And I think we need to be taught how to talk all over again. We
never been taught.
No.
Never been taught.
And I hate to give them a shameless plug, but I've been following these people for about...
Who these niggas? They better show some love. Don't call them niggas on my shit. Cause I hate you niggas.
15 about 15 years. If you guys, they were just recently on a show on TLC called Seeking Brother Husbands. And yeah, and
no, not on here. Not on here.
But listen, follow me. The couple is Carl Stevens and Kenya Stevens, and they've been married for over 20 years, but they are in a polyamorous relationship, and they both have husbands outside and wives outside of each other. So Carl has another wife, and Kenya has another husband. But one thing that they tackle they have like a whole university, and they teach people how to openly communicate. They don't teach people how to be poly.
Yeah.
They teach you how to communicate and how to learn how to openly relate to every single relationship you're going to have in your life.
Right. And
it's so crazy when I started reading and like looking at the results of like what they do, because it's like niggas ain't gonna never get this shit, because we like to argue, we like to debate, we loud, you know what I'm saying? So if I come to you and be like, sweetheart,
yes,
I heard you loudly and clearly, and I am very aware that I offended you and that your masculinity felt attacked. That wasn't my intention. And I know it may seem like I came off that way. However, I want to be clear that I want to protect you and make sure that I build your confidence in your masculinity. And I need your support in how I should better do that.
I love you.
Right, exactly.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? We don't know how to break that down. Like, who the fuck you think? You know, it's gonna take a while. Is what I'm saying. But that's the type of communication that we need. I wasn't taught that. You know, you weren't taught that.
No, hell no.
But imagine how much more like that alone, even the sensuality of how I talk to you. Like, honestly, after that, let's go fuck.
Come on now.
Right now.
Come on.
Like, that's the best makeup sex ever.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, make it here. He's trying to get me beat up on camera. He's sorry, y'all. Whoever she is, he's sorry. Lord Jesus. Black men don't cheat. Whatever they say, black men don't cheat. But honestly, like, we as Black women have the power to change every situation in the shake of it. I mean, we can shift moods. We can ask Willow. I came in here early and I just walked. He said, well, damn, you just gonna sashay across the... What?
With grace.
We have the power. We just have to be taught. And if we can understand that it is not a whole bunch of, bitch, I said it.
You don't got to do nothing.
You ain't got to do all of that.
Nothing.
Baby, it's a matter of crossing your legs, lifting up one eyebrow, and a look.
Come on.
Y'all remember Claire Huxtable?
Come on now.
Okay, all right.
I'm telling you.
Book of Huxtable, chapter 3, verse 14. Stop playing with her. Like,
come on. I say this all the time. I'm like, dog, you a woman. You don't have to open your mouth.
You don't.
Everybody get in line.
You don't.
Everybody get in line.
And I'm finna show you how to do that. Just watch me. Don't watch TV.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on.
Because, listen, sensuality, sexual prowess, like surrendering, submission, that has nothing to do with giving something to a man. That means you yourself have decided that you will not be shackled by the bullshit that comes with life. Fuck a man. That means I submit to myself and the desires that I need to be full.
Come on.
So whoever comes in my path, bless that man.
And that's what I always say, man. Like the word submission, being submissive, trigger word, right? And I'm like, it's all about your mind frame, right? If you got the mind frame and mindset that somebody's trying to oppress you in a relationship, words
Get
like
out.
that are going to trigger you,
Absolutely.
right?
You shouldn't be in it.
You got to look at the man you're dealing with. Like when you're dealing with me, you know I'm not trying to beat you down. You know I'm trying to up, man. I don't fear you becoming better and finding somebody else. I don't fear that. So I'm always motivating my woman. I'm always, yo, girl, you know, I'm gonna bring out stuff in you and show you stuff that you don't even value about yourself that I value.
And that's how it's supposed to be.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So if you submitting to me, you're submitting to elevating. You're submitting to healing.
Safety,
You know what I'm
protection,
saying?
security. I can lay my shit down with him. Like he ain't gonna beat me up about nothing. And but you know what? There has been a transition, and I'm gonna speak up for the women because I know I've been a little hard on y'all right now. There has been a transition in the quality of men that we have to choose from in the dating pool.
Talk to me.
And
Deeper.
and unfortunately, you guys are a little rough. You guys are. I don't know if we won't blame it on social media, rap culture,
Talk to me.
even us as women, the type of music that we listen to that's being put out by women, so it becomes misleading to black men about what we want.
Rough in what sense?
Yeah, rough and just vernacular. It's one thing to rap about it, you know what I'm saying? But you got to have that what do they call it? That code switch. We all have a code switch.
Come on.
When you go to work, you got to switch code.
Come on.
When you go in to get some shit you need, once again, if you're going to switch or lie to everybody else in the world, why you won't do that for me? Okay? So in that, it has to be like a softness that comes to how you deal with your woman. And I know that we are both listening to the same music. So it's fuck this nigga. And that's me. That's the female in the club, right? But at the end of the day, females too. Learn when to turn that shit off. Learn when to turn, like, don't nobody want to make love to a gangbanger. Straight up. Like, we know you know all the lyrics to NBA Youngboy, but sis, learn some Anita Baker.
Come on now. And I do love Anita Baker.
I mean, it's just about balance. Like, it's cool to be the homegirl, but you also have to be his woman, his sensual piece, like booty cheeks. Where are they? And they do what? But I don't need you to be smelling like Black and Mild Smoke and goddamn bad intentions all day. You know what I'm saying? Take the extra step to be the woman that you want to be.
Come on.
It's dual. It is. It's a lot to it. But, you know, it's a connection that has to be made. If we're still trying to make these connections off of physicality, just fucking, we're not going to.
It ain't going to work.
No.
It ain't going to work.
No, we're not.
Like, act how you want me to treat you.
Absolutely.
That's it. I'm following your command.
Right.
That's why women, when you carry yourself a certain way, you strike fear in a nigga's heart. He don't even want to holler at you, right? He know he can't meet those standards. He going to stay clear of you, right? Now, you will have some that's going to say, fuck it, I don't care. I'm still gonna say something, right?
Y'all
but at the end of the day, he don't really think he gonna be successful with you.
Brothers, it don't matter. Say something. Please say something. Y'all miss 100% of the shots that you do not take.
No, some of you ain't shit ass niggas don't say nothing. You gonna just ruin that girl life.
Some of y'all homosexuals. Some of y'all, I still ain't got my shit together. I have mommy issues. Yes, absolutely. Y'all stay where the fuck y'all at, because y'all ain't even got no place to stay anyways. But be gentle with these ladies, man. Be gentle with them. Like, at the end of the day, I think that what also is missing is that we forget that women are women. You know, like, they supposed to be soft. And
some of them hoes hard as hell, though. Hard as hell.
Motherfucking blunt raps, boy. I ain't even lying. Like,
thugging ass, young MA ass, goddamn.
And so, from a male's perspective,
talk to me deeper. Come on.
What needs to be done? Like, what do men want from women in that essence? I know y'all like hanging with us. It's cool to have a little partner, you know what I'm saying? All of that. But what else? Like, what do y'all need from us? If this is an opportunity for y'all to say, like, okay, black women, this is cool, but we need blah. Like, I had a friend earlier, he told me, you know what? I need a safe space. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I just don't feel safe. I have a lot of women around me, and I keep beautiful women around me. Well,
that's the cheat code.
It is, but it's not, because you ain't cheating nobody but yourself, because we know you ain't happy.
No, what you mean? What you mean? I'm talking about the safe space.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
the
This
safe
is
space is the cheat code.
it is, but here's the thing with the safe space. Safe space only feel like from black men, y'all only feel like y'all can get that from y'all girl.
And sometimes she ain't even the goddamn safe space.
And so that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Welcome those women like me that come into your life and don't want shit. That
Facts.
really are in between spaces too of learning myself. I'm trying to
Facts.
build, and I just want companionship.
Yeah.
And so I'm not looking at how much you got, where you at, all of that. I'm just looking at we connect on a level. I know I need some healing. You
Yeah.
probably do too.
Yeah.
But in that space, how can we just be homies? How can I be your friend first?
Watch how you talk to me. Right?
Yeah.
So I know a female, right? Shout out to you. I love it when a female knows how to disagree in a feminine manner.
Absolutely.
I love that.
Absolutely.
Right? Because sometimes you got to understand you are controlling the energy in the room.
Even
as you
when
watch
you
me
don't
on my
want to.
podcast,
Right.
you'll see a different me with different people I sit with.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you ever watching this show, I mean, watch me. I'm reflecting you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I love the fact when a woman can disagree in a feminine manner, right? And it's just like,
That's I had to learn that the shout out to Ajna. Shout out to I am Ajna on Instagram. That's the homie. So
shout out to you. You better pay me something, girl. Quit playing,
listen,
man.
you ain't even got to because it's gonna pay me 3-4 times over.
Okay, shout out to you.
In my last breakup, I got like this epiphany moment, and like we broken up, we done. Like it ain't no going back.
Deeper.
And so I was trying to put always being accountable. I'm super accountable for me first, and then I'll think about you later. But I saw this video, and I realized this is how we don't know how to talk to our men. The girl asked and said, Ajna, how do you talk to your man whenever he's disrespected you and you want to get in his ass, but you know you can't? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you do in a situation like you want to go the fuck off, right? She said, I shut the fuck up. That's it. I just shut the fuck up. Because right now, that's that man energy. That's his emotion. It's not time for me to be debating with him. I'm supposed to be quiet. I'm supposed to listen. I'm supposed to take in what he's saying and let him say what he want to say. After that, I don't switch up my behavior. I don't start treating him funny. I don't stop cooking dinner. I don't put him on the couch. I don't stop sucking his dick. You see what I'm saying? But what I do is I recognize how that energy made me feel. I pocket that because this is emotional responsibility. We talking about a marathon, not a sprint. I wait until the right time. We calm. He came home from work. Everything's good on this particular day. And I'm massaging him and I'm letting him know, hey, I'm glad you had a good day, all of that. But baby, a couple of days ago when you said XYZ, I just got to let you know that it may not have seemed like it at the moment, but that really fucked me up. Like it made me feel really, really bad. And I know that if you continue to talk to me like that, I can promise you I'm not going to be able to stay here with you. So in that, will you be able to respect me in the future?
Yes. Yes, I will. Golden delivery.
And so that is where we learn. Those are those pivot moments. Women, take it from me. He don't want Eve. He wants sweetie. He wants that gentle. And we just have been taught that the only way we can get what we want is to be doing all of this.
That's fighting fire with fire. You got to pour some water on that shit.
Baby, you get so much more when you get those flies with honey instead of vinegar. And so I was taught that. And I didn't exercise. I ain't see my mama doing that.
Yeah.
My mama will cuss you out and then cuss you out again because she didn't cuss you out well the first time.
Yeah. I forgot something.
Hello? I rehearsed it a different way. It didn't come out the way I planned, okay? And so I had to realize that in my life, my adult life, that wasn't right.
Yeah.
She's alone.
Yeah.
Okay? So obviously that's not the way that I want to go.
Right.
So I'm going to have to find a different way.
Right.
And I started listening to spirit and the things that were coming to me. And even though it was after a breakup, it just meant that that wasn't where I was supposed to apply that information. It's like sometimes you got to get out of it to realize, oh shit, this is what I can do different. Like, and now I've been getting all these epiphanies. Like, shit, I can't wait to be a bad bitch again. Like,
Yeah.
I can't wait to spoil the next one because
Yeah.
bless that man. Like, he ain't got nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
And so, it's learning.
Yeah. You can only see that stuff once you do that shadow work, man, and be accountable.
Listen.
Understand where you went wrong at.
And you know what I did also?
I
apologized.
We don't hear that often.
I apologized after the breakup, after I had been dumped. That's big, women.
Big. That's big.
I had been told, listen, this ain't gonna work. We ain't gonna be able to be together.
Yeah.
I respected it. I waited a couple days, and that's when those epiphanies came. And I just, out of the blue, I called. I said, you know what? I know you don't want to talk to me, and it's cool. I can understand how you feel that way.
Yeah.
But right now, I just need to let you know that I was wrong.
Big gangster energy.
About a lot of shit.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even about like anything specific. It was about how I responded, how I came out of my character as a woman, where I should have shut the fuck up a couple times or waited until the right moment. I was yada yada, wait a minute. Da, 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 da. I know you. And so, and I knew that it wasn't working for our situation, and I didn't stop. And so I had to apologize.
That was big.
It was.
That was big.
And it didn't feel good either.
It didn't feel good?
At first, no, because I got an ego too. Shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I want to be.
If I do something wrong, I like apologizing.
I do too.
I feel like it's just like a weight off my back.
And so in that, it was that. I felt great afterwards. Like, I didn't need anything else, verification that I did right or wrong with the relationship.
Yeah.
I was like, but I apologize. Like,
you can go ahead and start catching them blessings.
Hello, I was right either way. So, shout out to my ex. May you have the life you deserve.
Come on now. Shout out to that brother. I ain't lying. That's very big. We don't hear that often. I think that women gotta they do have to learn how to talk to a nigga though. They just like, you have to. Like, you can get whatever you want, but their ego is so fragile. I used to think men's ego was fragile.
No, women, y'all, a lot of people have forgot that we are women.
Yeah.
But y'all women make it hard for us to remember that y'all women because y'all so rough. So I get it. They want the sensitivity of being a woman, but they want to be seen as these hard ass niggas.
Come on.
I get it. But
I'm gonna see you as that. Come on.
I got it. And we will walk all over you if you don't.
Oof.
Yeah, we will. So you kind of have to like, hold on, goddamn. I get it.
That come from us growing up. Like, think about this. Like, women feel like they dictate what masculinity is, right?
Okay.
Through high school, right? Look who's slaying all the chicks, let's be honest, right? Some toxic nigga, right? They think this is what masculinity is, but this nigga don't know caressing. He don't know balance.
He don't know intimacy.
He don't know himself, right? He don't have enough confidence to be himself.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But this is the nigga, right? And then you got...
that everybody love.
Come on now. And you got younger, well, even niggas in their same grade,
right,
that are very impressionable.
And
following
think that this is who they should
come
be.
on now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on.
Absolutely.
You got to be a special individual to know, like, yo, my time gonna come tomorrow. You feel me? Because the women now, they're growing up. Their mind is changing. They're valuing different things. You'll see different women come out the woodworks hollering at you, and you just like, what?
Is that offensive to y'all? Like, how do y'all take that when women hit on y'all?
What you mean?
Y'all okay
like
with
shoot
that?
they shot?
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
Okay.
I'm cool with that. Because you gotta understand, different days, different vibes.
Yeah, it's
right?
a different day. Right.
So on some days, I don't feel like chasing. I'm on some, man, I'm chilling. I'm
right.
above this today.
Right.
I'm cooling. So this might be the day you need to shoot your shot.
Right.
And they very scary. They very timid. Some of them, I would say. But some of them, they step out there, hey, what's up? Like, they gonna initiate it. And I ain't mad at you.
Okay.
Do your thing.
Okay. I want to see that in a poll, brothers. I want to know, you want us to shoot our shot or do you want to lead the way?
It's how you do it, too.
Okay.
You feel me? Don't be coming up on me, groping me. Not today, because some days I do like it. But some days, I don't know. You feel me?
Shit.
Just be careful. Be careful in the approach, because today might not be that day.
I'm going to be to your ass. You better not touch me. I ain't lying.
I'm not going to me to you. I'm just, Well, I will say this, man. I definitely appreciate you for sliding through, blessing me
Oh,
with your
no
presence.
problem. This has
Right?
been a treat.
I
Absolute
appreciate
pleasure.
you. Thank you so much.
No problem.
And thank you for watching Unpopular Opinion. Always remember this. If you're not tapping in, you tapping out. Peace.
Your boy, they waiting on who next.